Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to another segment of Chill Out Time with D King podcast. And you're with your host, D King. How everyone doing today? I just want to come on here and talk a little bit about obstacles. The obstacle is the way. First off, what is an obstacle? An obstacle is a thing that blocks one's way or prevents or hinders progress. And this is credit to Google search, and that was the definition for obstacle. And a lot of times we ask, like, how can I get to the next level? How can I succeed in this one thing? Or how can I get to where I want to be or need to be? And a lot of times we don't get that success because as soon as the obstacle comes, we back down. As soon as the obstacle comes, we stop. So that hinders us from going forward. Now, a prime example. Yesterday, I was out with the family and we was at the park and my son was playing, going around. And it was a young man. He was probably about 7 or 8. And you know, on the play place, you know, they had like a little bridge where it was the ropes and you have to, you know, walk the rope line in order to get to the other side. Now we was out there for about an hour. This little boy, for the whole time we was out there, he would not go across that little bridge. Now he wanted to. I seen it in his mind was like, come on. Like, you know, coaching them, pushing them to go across. But I can just see the fear in his eyes. Now his little brother, which was like 4, he was everywhere. But him, he was just terrified. And I was just wondering, like, you know, his arms was long enough to grab both sides, his legs was long enough, and if he fell, he would have just stood up, really. But in his mind, he was defeated. In his mind, he seen the obstacle and he said, oh, I ain't gonna make it. That's what happens to us. When we got a goal, we set a goal, or we trying to accomplish something, soon as something comes up that's not in our plans, we like, oh, we get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? We start to cry, break down. And we be like, I just don't know, what am I doing? What am I to do? Well, I'm going to tell you. You got to face that. You have to face that obstacle. That's what you do. In order to get to the other side, you got to go through it. You have to face your giants. I have to face my giants. We have to face our giants in order to get to the next level, in order to get that level of success, or to get this thing accomplished that we want to accomplish. And that's only if you want to accomplish it. Now, if you want to live in fear, if you want to live in doubt, if you want to live in, I don't know what's on the other side, then go ahead. But then we'll be living a wasted life, not living in our full potential. And our Creator didn't make us that way. Nowhere did it say, oh, life would be easy, life would be a breeze. A lot of things tell you just to be. Learn how to be in the moment. You know, so if it's an obstacle, you know, sometimes we have to just remain calm and collect our thoughts and understand why we're at the position where we're in at that moment. And once we realize that, we can build up enough confidence to be like, oh, this is a breeze. I got this. Because you do. So remember, when you're faced with a difficult task, or if anything blocks you or prevents you from going further, just take a second and look back and be like, in order for me to be successful, I have to go through the obstacle. Because what? The obstacle is the way. I thank you so much for taking the time out to take a listen. I meant to do this at the beginning, But I want to give thanks and honor to the Creator, the Almighty. I want to give a shout out to Anchor for allowing me to use their platform. I want to give a shout out to the person who made these instrumentals via YouTube. I appreciate you. And as well as a major shout out and love to all my supporters. I thank you. I love you. Peace.